Hello everybody. So let's do a video, if I can get my camera to line up, on my Tuesday thoughts on team mentality. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you who watch this channel, some of you may not know, apparently the Crack the Crown group has officially kicked a bunch of people out of its group, and they're pausing to rebrand, which to me does not make a lot of sense. So these are my thoughts and opinions on what I think is going on. The Crack the Crown group is run by Caroline, who is Tracy Reed's daughter. This is my understanding. I have no proof, I have no receipts because I was kicked from the group over a month ago. However, my thoughts on it are this. You're either with me or against me. Okay? If you're not with me, you're against me. It's very team mentality, and it's very much like paparazzi in a way. Because if you are not part of the group, and if you don't think the same way as the group, you're officially against the group, even though the mission of the group should be the same. The mission of everybody in that group is to hold the company accountable for their lies and misrepresentation. That is most anti-MLMers, anti-paparazzis, consultants, that is the goal, is to hold paparazzi accountable for the lies and misrepresentation. But why is it that it seems to be that one group is pitting another group against each other? Like I said in a few videos back, I'm with Jerry on this because she is very vocal, but she is consistent. And, I did ask her to be respectful, just like I asked several other people in the Crack the Crown group to be respectful, because what if I said the same thing about them and their religion? Still kind of stings a little bit that they got upset about that, but it's the truth. I wasn't going against them. I was just asking them to please be respectful of all, because it is a little disrespectful for everybody in that group. Because there are a lot of people in that group who were brought in by members of their faith, members of their church, be that the Mormon church, be that the evangelical church, the Seventh-day Adventists, the Baptists. I mean, there are so many religions out there that get sucked into MLM culture. It's the honest truth. We get sucked into the culture. But when we leave that culture, aka we leave that cult, and that's the thing about cults. They don't like it if you leave. But if you leave a certain sect, you're not against everybody in that sect. And when you agree with a certain person, but not with another person, why is it that people are unceremoniously being kicked out of the group? So the way the Crack the Crown group is being run, and this is again my opinion, is very similar to the way paparazzi Huns treated former paparazzi Huns or paparazzi consultants who were not 100% in agreement with how the company brushed under the rug the deaths of other consultants. They didn't agree, that they just kind of ignored the fact that people died. But because you weren't silent about it, you were silenced. And that's kind of what's happening with the Crack the Crown group. Say you said, Jerry, I appreciate your thoughts and ideas and your spirit, because honestly, she does have great thoughts, great ideas, excellent spirit. And I've seen some of the receipts in some of my former groups. And like I said, before I knew any of this, I was on Team Jerry, so to speak, because of the way I have personally seen Tracy and Caroline speak to people before they got kicked out of the Crack the Crown group. I have receipts. I don't have permission to share them with you, but I've seen the language. I've seen the, in my opinion, bullying, and I don't agree with it. So I'm not in this to monetize. Never have been, never will be. Okay? I didn't start a donate here button because I don't want to have a donate here button. I didn't ever plan on making money off of this. The only thing I ever plan on doing with my channel is using my voice. That is it. My voice is important. I feel that people need to hear my story, and I feel that people need a place to come and laugh once in a while. So, again, Crack the Crown apparently is paused or officially dead. Who the hell knows? Who the hell cares? It's just one of those things. You know, you can take your tiny hands and shove them up your ass as far as I'm concerned. You know, so I'll just continue to have my coffee, sit back and watch everyone self-destruct, because that's kind of what's been happening for the last month, and it's kind of interesting how it's all coming down. So anyway, I'm way late to the party. Again, it's Tuesday, and they've had some new pieces dropped, so I figured we'd go through. As you can see, nothing really new. That Move working oval piece is still up in front and center. And then we've got, you know, Valentine's pieces left over. Now, artificial arches is not a new piece. This was new 2 years ago when I quit, but it's back. And then we've got Vintage Validation, which is a blue rhinestoney piece. It's a tiny little necklace. But again, this I don't believe is new. I believe this is 3 or 4 years old at this point. And collar Pop and Sparkle, not new. But they have it in brass. It wasn't gunmetal before. Oh, the Shattered Sunsets, that's not new. That was released back in October. It's just in the new releases tab again, so they can get rid of it. And then we've got Industrial Infusion in green. Again, not new. Tea Room Gossip in purple. That's what I call purple. Purple. Rolling with the Brunches. As you can see, they've got Rolling with the Brunches in pink. And they have it again in white. And then we've got the Blockbuster pieces under the new release tab. Now again, if you are a consultant during the month of February, they used to have double hostess rewards. Now, when you buy 50 pieces from your back office, you get 5 Blockbuster pieces. And Toast to Perfection and Spotlight Stunner are some of those Blockbuster pieces. My guess is Spotlight Stunner is not going to be one of those pieces you get in your Blockbuster pack. You're probably going to get all the bracelets and earrings that nobody ever buys. So, that's my opinion. That's my thoughts on the subject. Then we've got this Everlasting Enchantment Moonstone Teardroppy piece. And then we've got Albuquerque Artisan. There's nothing artisan about that. The Natural Order. I wish you guys could read the thoughts in my brain right now, but the Natural Order is something that my religious upbringing brought up quite a bit. It's also natural selection too. So Heavenly Teardrops. Why is it heavenly? It doesn't look heavenly to me. And then Homespun Stylist, because you know it's organic with the wood and the leather. Namaste Mama in blue. Oh look, we've got the pink crackstone piece now. And then we've got Prairie Picnic in pink, which has a little flower in that disc in a long necklace. Yacht Ready in copper, moonstone. Yay! The Weavy piece, that's what I call it, the Weavies. And then this Posh Party Avenue. There's nothing Fifth Avenue about that, but it's there. And this came out a few days ago, and my first thoughts on this piece was, what the god-awful, jumbled up, bipolar, or what do you call it, attention deficit, put that thing together. Because this is nasty. There's no semblance. I mean, I'm going to pull it up so we can do close-ups of this thing, but look at that. You've got crackstone, you've got the corally looking discs, you've got wooden discs, you've got silver discs, you've got beads, you've got wooden beads. Who thought that was a good idea? Misty Kirby did. And you can't knock the queen. And then we've got texture trio in multi, which is copper and brass. And then we've got the botanical bling still there, autumn artisan still there, and then petunia picnic. Alibaba jewelry. You can get that for 41 cents on Alibaba. The angel wings are still there. I'm not shocked those haven't sold out. Oh, and look, bling to heal. Bling to heal. Are we dogs now that we have to heal? Fairy tale finish in rose gold. Because there's an opalescent thing in there, so it's very fairy tale-ish. And we've got the glassy grotto. Oh look, butterflies. Yay. I'm gonna mute my Alexa because she's listening to me and she keeps responding. And then let's see, the toilet paper roll stuff, corky corks, more flowers, more corky cork. I mean, some of this stuff has not sold out. It's been a couple of days, all clear and white because it's a clear acrylic piece with some gunmetal on the bottom. Yay. And then loudly layered. There's nothing loud about that. That is not named correctly. If it was loud, it would be something like this, or that. Those are loud and not proud. I'm sorry. And then we've still got the botanical bullshit. And the glittery caterpillar that has been in the back office since September is still there. I call it the glittery caterpillar because it is... Why would you buy that and put that in your hair? I don't know. There's just so much no. And then this piece, the gala garland, a few years ago they had one very similar, but it looked like Mickey Mouse ears. I called it the hidden Mickey rhinestone bracelet because it literally did look like hidden Mickey Mouses in there. Grunge City in silver. I guess that's a guy's bracelet. I'm guessing. Oh look, there's the Artisan Abundance matchy matchy. And we've got colorful cosmos. And look, rodeo romance. Valentine's Day was yesterday. It's over. It's done. I'm pretty sure the what heart pieces are sitting in the back office are going to stay there. And we've got grays, crays, and purple. I showed this on a video back in October. Not new. And what the hell is this? River Bend Relic. That is a relic. It needs to be buried deep into the earth to never be seen again. But then again, it's full of toxic metals, so don't bury it in the earth because then it will kill the environment. So, oh look, botanical bravado in pink. And there's the charmy bracelet to go with the mess of a necklace. Let's see what else we got going on. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Anyway, so when you have a group run by a teenager, you're going to get the same level of maturity that most teenagers have. You know, most teenagers, in my opinion, are narcissistic little assholes. And they only think about themselves, and they love to talk themselves up. Now, I was a foster mom, and I didn't want to be a foster mom to teenagers, but there is a huge need for that. And the only reason I didn't want to do that is because I don't think I had the patience to deal with kids that were not mature. I mean, most foster kids, they were mature. I mean, most of the ones that were in the Proctor care system were probably going to have a baby or had a drug problem. So I didn't want to deal with that. So here are the Kirby videos that we went through the other day. These are Taylor Kirby's. I've gone through and watched a lot of these, but he looks crazy in these videos, okay? I mean, what's with the beard? Okay, and then he's also done his Power of 15, and he did it with a whiteboard. I'm sorry, but you are no Katie Porter there, Taylor Kirby, and when you do your whiteboard stuff, it's not a good look. Okay, it's really not a good look for you. So, I was going to go over some new Frank's Divas, because they have a couple new videos that they dropped recently, so let me pull these up. Because I'm just going to go over the new Frank's Divas, the Stepfords. That's what I lovingly call them. I call them the Stepfords. Because recruiting journey review. They have done months of these recruiting videos. This one's only 2 minutes and 21 seconds. It's all we're going to deal with today. And then we'll do the attitude of gratitude because I want you guys to see how these guys take a lot from my religious upbringing. The attitude of gratitude, like I said a while back, was something that comes from like Mormon General Conference. And what is Mormon General Conference? It's like a convention for Mormons where they get together and the prophets speak and give guidance and training and motivational speeches and kind of rein you in and tell you what you need to remember to be doing, and they talk about their missionary work and how you should always constantly be a missionary. I kind of look at MLM culture when they have their conventions. They're kind of like the general conference that happens twice a year when you are part of the Mormon religion. They take from the same formula in a way. And, you know, it's not right. Because what is happening this Saturday with paparazzi? This Saturday is Empower Me Pink. Empower Me Pink, where they release the new spring line and where they have their motivational speakers and sales experts, and Missy Trent and her husband and all those people will probably do their whole get out there, buy, recruit, sell, sell. So we're just going to do attitude with gratitude first. So here we go. So give me a second to dismiss the video and skip to the ad, and here we go.
You are done! You made it, and I'm crying. I'm so proud of you. I'm a little woman that's proud of you. You made it. You're the right.
Why is she fake crying right now? What is with the crocodile tears? Are you giving your testimony right now? You're done. I'm so proud of you. You joined the church. You've got recruits. Wait for good. Ugh. Okay, sorry. That just right off the bat. I haven't watched this yet. I'm just watching it with you guys.
Rock star, the 1%. Because you made it through all these steps, and it's kind of a lot of work.
Notice how her tears dried up real fast? I did.
We decided the very last video we want to tell you about is attitude of gratitude. I hope that you are always grateful. I love the book The Secret. There's a story in there about a gentleman that he found.
Oh, she's drying away the fake tears. Attitude of gratitude is one of the beatitudes that, God, I'll pull it up in a second, but it's a beatitude that the Mormon Church was big on a long time ago, but I'll pull those up in a second. So here we go.
Found just a little stone, and he took that little stone and he put it in his pocket. And every time he put his hand in the pocket and he felt that, he thought, oh, I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for my home. I'm grateful for my wife, for my family, my children. Well, one time he was with this gentleman, and he pulled it out and looked at it, and this other gentleman said, what's that? And he said, this is my gratitude rock right here. Look how pretty it is. It's just a smooth stone. And he said, well, that's cool. What is it? And he explained to him. He put it in his pocket, and every time he put his hands in his pocket, he felt that rock, and it reminded him to be grateful. So a couple of months later, this gentleman lived in Africa, and he emailed him, and he said, can you send me 10 gratitude rocks? He says, my husband or my son is dying of cancer, and I need something for us all to be grateful, and we need this in our family. And so he went out and he said it was just a stone that he had found out in the river. And he went out and he wanted these to be special. So he found the ones that were white and all polished and all really nice. And he sent them to him. He didn't hear much from him for over a year. And then he ran into him again. And he said, hey, how's your son doing? And he said, oh, he's great. He's recovered. And he said, he has? And the other gentleman said, yes, but guess what? We made $10,000 that we've donated to cancer by selling gratitude rocks. And he's like, really? He said, that is the best concept that I've ever heard.
So they stole an idea from a kid and profited from it. Mm-hmm. And this is something we want to encourage? Stealing someone else's idea and making a profit from it. Okay.
Is all you need to do is have a little something that reminds you. I know that my Heavenly Father, God, the universe, whatever it is, has blessed me so much because I am grateful. I know I'm here living because I'm grateful.
And here comes the crocodile tears. Again.
I know that as long as I'm grateful for my life, I will live. I know that as long as you are grateful, you will be successful. And this will just be so amazing, such an amazing journey for you. It doesn't matter if you make a bunch of money, or if you sell a bunch of jewelry, you get a bunch of people on your team, it doesn't matter. If you're grateful, you can be happy. That's why I have my Love Life bracelet.
And again, you can buy your Love Life bracelet from me at my Frank's Divas store. Link in the diddly-doo down below.
I look at this all the time, just like the little rock. And when I fold my arms or touch it, I remember, I've got to remember to love my life. Because you never know. Tomorrow, you could have cancer and die. And so
She loves to play her C card, doesn't she? I mean, not to discount it, and I won't. I never will. But she plays that C card like you would not believe.
grateful for you. I'm so proud of you. Brittany and Robbie and I, we've been on this journey with you. Thank you for joining us. Always remember to be grateful. Have that attitude that you're always grateful. And always, always, always remember to love your life.
All right. I don't need to love my life. So here's the Beatitudes. Oh, that is terrible. All right. So this is something that they have in their Book of Mormon, their Book of Nephi. Let me see if I can get a better image pulled up. These are the Beatitudes. They're also in Matthew, I believe. Let's see if this one's a better image. All right. But Joseph Smith, in his infinite wisdom, put this in his little Book of Mormon. All right. So these are the Beatitudes. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, they will be fulfilled. Blessed are the merciful. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say kind words and evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, and for the same they shall be persecuted as the prophets were before you. Huh? Okay. That's just my ever building thought on stuff like this. It, you know, the religion, you're either with me or against me, the attitude of gratitude, the infighting. There's so many crazy things happening in paparazzi land right now. I will say this, me personally, I am still struggling to overcome the toxic metal poisoning that was in my body. My copper levels are they haven't gotten to where they need to be, so I am on yet another round of supplements. Everything else is doing okay. I mean, for the most part. And more people have reached out to me by email to share their story with me. And if you want to share your story, but you don't want to do so in a public forum, I'm a good listener. You can email me anytime. I'll respond when I have time. And my, you know, my hope for all of you who have recently left paparazzi, you will find a good support system out there. There are many groups out there. All I ask is don't pit one group against another. The mission is the same, or the mission should be the same. And those who are hoping to monetize off of the deceptions and misrepresentations of paparazzi, those who are attempting to monetize from this, that's going to be on them. For those who actually have pure of heart intentions to bring the company to account, those are the groups I'd rather be a member of versus the groups that are just trying to build up their business and their brand. So there's that. So there's plenty of good people out there with good intentions and good hearts. And find those people. Stick with those people. And don't believe the crocodile tears that come from Stepford Mom. Alright, well, I'm going to get back to work and hope that I can get TurboTax to work so I can do my taxes, but it keeps timing out on me today, so I may just give up today and try again tomorrow. So take care, you guys. Keep it classy, but stay sassy, and have a great day.